welcome to Nier, and that old man is really trying to get into frame here. Clearly wants some of this playthrough fame. Anyway, I hope you're doing well. At the end of the last video, we picked up the Creaky Water Wheel quest, and we have a few things to do in... that quest has us go to Facade, but we have a few things to do in Nier's village before that. Most importantly, talking to Devila over here. Hi. I kinda thought you'd never talk to us again. This is bigger than you or Popola. It's about the whole damn village. I know, but regardless, you should go talk to Popola. I think she wanted to discuss the Shadow Lord with you. I can do that. Oh, and also, yeah, sorry about yesterday. I kind of flew off the handle, especially in his thoughts with that wanting to strangle. No, you didn't. Besides, it was our fault in the first place. Let Emil and Kaine know that we're sorry, alright? I'll do that. And then she goes immediately back into singing. Now we will go to Popola, but I want to really quickly scan our surroundings here and pick up a new quest. There's probably, I would be surprised if there weren't a few quests over in that direction too, so we'll head that way as well. Oh man, I'm in a world of trouble now. All these pigs really just got close together, huh? I don't think I've ever actually appreciated the pig walking animation as much as I should have until right now. They're adorable, wow. What's the problem? See, I was cooking and I managed to start a fire that ruined my kitchen and equipment. I can't repair the kitchen without metal, but the only place you can find that much scrap is the junk heap. I see. You want me to go for you? I need lots of material, so you'll have to brain a whole bunch of robots. That's okay, right? Contract for a contractor quest. I trust that you plan to offer us adequate compensation. Don't be greedy, Vice. Well, I'm not sure what you mean by adequate, but I'll do my best. I need 1 memory alloy, 10 titanium alloys, and 10 broken motors. Got all that? Okay, I'll be back when I find everything. I'm definitely going to let that quest just sit for a while, because I'm sure in part 2 we'll have to go to the junk heap sooner rather than later. So that way, hopefully, we can get 2 birds with 1 stone. Let's check in the tavern to see if there's another quest. Doing the main story in the junk heap, which I'm sure will happen, as well as that side quest. Does the blacksmith have anything new to sell? Welcome, we've got some new weapons in stock. No, you really don't. And that's rather rude, misleading me like that. Blacksmiths always do well in times like these, supply and demand, you suppose. I don't think so, bub. Yeah, there actually are no quests. What's this guy doing in the corner over here? But times being what they are, every resource is important when I think of how wasteful we used to be. Thank you for the bean seed. I hope that wasn't his. Because he couldn't tell if I took it and it was his because his back was turned. Alright, let's go talk to Popola. I'm so excited for the rest of this game now. Part 1 was filled with me just waiting for part 2. I'm not waiting, of course I enjoyed every second, part 2 is really good, my friend, and I'm excited for you to see it. Excuse me. Popola. Oh, hello. Look, I want to apologize for stop. Don't you dare. You had every right to be upset. I understand why you did what you did, even if I don't agree. You're just trying to protect the villagers. It's not your fault. Well, I still feel terrible, just so you know. Ahem, I believe there was something you wished to discuss with us. Oh right, yes, about that. You know about the Lost Shrine, right? The temple where I was first discovered. That's it, and it seems that the Shadow Lord's lair is connected to it somehow. Oh ho, it was right under our pages this whole time, the whole time. But the entrance is sealed off and the bridge that led us there. So take a boat. A boat. Yes, the trade waterway's been repaired. We've been using it a lot recently with all the shades running around. It's, oh, two different sentences. With all the shades running around, it's safer than trying to cross the plains. There's a landing point near the path to the Lost Shrine's back entrance. I let the ferryman know about you. He'll take you wherever you need to go without charge. That should make it easier for you to move from town to town. Thanks, Popola. Absolutely, this is what it sounds like. It is fast travel, and it is very, very welcomed. I feel like you've done so much for me. I can't believe I was such an ass to you earlier. I told you not to worry about it, so don't. Alright, I'll see you around. Yeah, and for the love of everything, be careful. We definitely will. Let's hope for some dialogue when we leave. As we always do. The path above the entrance to the shopping district should take me to the boat landing. And that's how we know, and our objective is probably find the entrance, the back entrance to the Lost Shrine. Now, unfortunately, it's so close, but I want to go into the next main story section with my weapon that I will be using for the rest of the playthrough. So we're going to go to Facade instead, and oh, is this closed off actually? No, it's not. Okay, they just need to close it for the shades. That makes a lot of sense. I really want the weapon that I'm going to be using for the rest of the playthrough, so with Kaine and Emil in tow here, we're going to really quickly run to Facade. Wait. Why don't I just quick travel to Facade? Please forgive me for that one. That was a little harebrained. Not quite my finest moment. I'm a little concerned, and I think that's where that thought came from, that we had to walk. I'm a little concerned that Facade is going to be locked off and it'll just force us to go into the Lost Shrine, but even if that's the case, I'll just deal with it. It's not like it's that big of a deal. This spear is plenty powerful for where we are at in the game. My biggest issue with it is that it just doesn't look that cool, but not like the weapon we will be getting. Now that is a cool weapon. Oh there, Popola told me about you. Just tell me where you're going and I'll sail you there, no charge. Yeah, we are good to go to the desert, and to the desert we shall go. Now you remember where the boat is in the desert. It's not going to put us in Facade or even really that close. We still have to cross the desert, but it does save us the time of going through the green section, the plains. And I believe the boat, or the ferryman, will always have a mark. Oh man, that is some rendering distance there. He'll always have a mark above his head like he has a quest. Now these smart armored shades are gonna get a butt kicking if I can hit them. Got the word Otkar. XP rate plus 20%. Wow. Definitely want to take a look at that. In fact, I don't remember if I've messed with my words in part 2 at all, so let's go ahead and do that right now. I forget what spear we have equipped. Not that. That's the two-handed sword. Sunrise. We have Sunrise equipped. Okay. Weapons. Sunrise. There it says, yeah, Palo O tier, but I want to see XP rate plus 20, attack power plus 15%. That is beautiful. Pahil and Otkar. That's a great combo. Apologies for that background noise you might have heard. It sounds like someone is a very early riser like me, but they're deciding to be rather loud outside. Damn scorpion. I cannot believe that, okay. I'll forget you. Probably not even worth any experience that's worthwhile. Okay, awesome. Now that we're in Facade, I'm sure we'll be able to pick up some quests, which we will do. But the weapon takes priority. On our way there, we'll pick up quests, though. Do you like flowers? Why? You want me to join a cult? Oh no, I just enjoy flowers, but there are so few out here in the desert, and there goes Emil, just having fun, passing the time, floating around. He's great. I love him. My dream is to find some flower seeds and turn this desert into a beautiful garden. I'm trying to collect pink moonflower seeds. It would be great if I could get 10 of them. Life in the sands. If I can track them down, they're all yours. Really? Oh, thank you. Alright, now the Strange Things store is here. So we might as well. I need an axle and some paddle boards. You got anything like that? No, but if you bring me iron ore and logs, I could probably construct what you need. That works. How much do you need? I think 10 of each should suffice. Okay, I'll be back in a bit.
Water wheels are great, but they're a pain in the butt to maintain.
In the past, humans harnessed different methods to provide energy.
Like what?
One of them was an invisible force called electricity, which was transmitted through thin copper wires.
Wow, what did they do with that?
Oh, a great many things. It could be used to power large iron crates, called trains, or illuminate whole cities against the dark of night.
Well, that's stupid.
Is it now?
Who wants to move a big iron crate? And how am I supposed to sleep if it's all bright outside?
Well, I suppose if you wish to look at it that way.
Besides, my life is lots of fun already.
If more people were like you, Emil, this world might not be half bad.
Can you believe it? Our prince. My prince is Emil, because I just cannot get over how great of an addition he is to this party, and that hearing that dialogue from him for the first time in a side quest and knowing that he will be a part of all the side quests to come. I cannot express how much I like Emil. He's definitely my favorite character in this game. As per rule. Oh hey, it's you. Oh, this is the item. Oh, the blacksmith is on the other side. That's right. This did look more like an item hub anyway. Alright, well, we actually do need some medicinal herbs, so let's go ahead and stock up on those. Be careful out there, alright? We will. Okay, now we can just quick travel really quickly to the blacksmith. Who I think is near the king's mansion because he doesn't have his own quick travel point. Oh, hello, Emil. Oh, there's a quest from the king's right-hand man. So that's okay, that's definitely not it, obviously. That's where we needed to buy the pumpkins before. Sir, what is it? In exchange for In exchange for protecting the king, I shall grant you full usage of the Sandspout Well. You'll do what now? Have you noticed the stone structures in the desert? Yeah, I saw something like that. Those structures allow you to speed to your destination by means of underground sand flows. The system is normally reserved for royalty, but I shall grant you special usage privileges. Is this another rule? No, it is simply the will of our king. Oh, well, in that case, I'm happy to accept. Incredibly surprising that there's no rule against that, especially if it's for nobility. But I'm grateful for it, so fast traveling just got even easier across the desert. Excuse me, are you looking for work right now? Maybe. What kind of work? The rules state that we must make a ceremonial mask for our king, and I need help collecting the materials. The king's mask. I can do that. Thank you. I will need 2 things from you. One is titanium alloy, which can be found in the junk heap. The other is crystal, which is a special type of ore. I will need 1 of each item. That's nice and easy, at least, rather than needing 10. Here's the materials. I love that the people of Facade now don't bother in stating their rules. There's the weapon shop. Why did I guess because I was already at it and I just completely missed him. That's very silly. Here's the weapon shop. I was up there before. I didn't think to just jump down here. Life would be perfect if we didn't have to worry about those wolves. You know what I'm gonna say. They worry about them, but maybe they'd be better off if they bewared them. The Phoenix Spear, forged by monks from feathers of the legendary Firebird. The spear was designed as a tool of self-defense. Our attack power currently is 384. The Phoenix Spears is 490, which is the most attack power of any weapon at an unupgraded state. I mean, that includes 2-handed swords, all 2-handed swords, all 1-handed swords, and all spears. Now, 2-handed swords fully upgraded are more powerful than the Phoenix Spear fully upgraded, but considering the fact that we want power now, and I love the weapon in general, we're going with the Phoenix Spear. And it doesn't even matter that it costs half of our gold right now. We will need to get these eventually, but we're just going to hold off for now. Now, I want you, that's 2-handed swords, I want you to look at this thing. And tell me that is not the coolest weapon you have ever seen in Nier so far. The model itself is gorgeous, but my favorite part is definitely the hanging tassels from the bottom of the spear. Because we have to run a lot of places in Nier, and now as we run, they'll be following us. And it's just very, very nice with the physics to have a weapon that, it's very gaudy, I won't deny that, but it's still very nice to have, and you will see the damage that it does very soon. Alright, so all of our quests right now just have us going places and oh, you collected the materials. Okay, so we finished the map quest. The mask quest. I'm glad I checked this. We have 5 iron ore, but we have 0 logs, so we're probably gonna need to gather those off screen, or I'll need to gather those off screen, or maybe we can buy them somewhere. But when we go to the junk heap, we'll definitely be more than ready after going through that area for that quest. I definitely start mashing pause maybe a little bit too soon there. I've got your things. Now I can create the mask. Oh, thank you very much. What manner of ceremony is this mask for? The king shall wear this mask when he's pondering a new rule. That's a pretty specialized mask. Here's your payment, by the way. 10,000 gold. We are just rolling in the money in part 2. It's nice. I can't help but be reminded of that, the quest with the runaway son. Ooh, that was very long. Took us to every major area of the game and gave us nothing. So with the Phoenix Spear in hand, and the ability to use the sand spouts to travel, we're gonna go straight to the Lost Shrine and continue the main story. knows, maybe some of the shining points or enemies in the Lost Shrine, if there are any enemies, I don't know. It's our first time going back there in part 2. Maybe some of them will help us towards some of the quests we have.
It's hard to believe there are plants that can grow in this desert. Yeah, this'll never work.
How do you mean?
I mean, if plants could grow here, it would be full of them. Books can be so stupid sometimes. Have you ever planted anything before, Kaine? Nope. Well, then you don't know. You gotta try things out for yourself.
Indeed. Experimentation can often be the key to new knowledge.
You guys sure are a bunch of optimists.
I'm sure that Vice is very happy about having Emil in the party. Because he and Nier butt heads, and he and Kaine definitely butt heads. Now do we... Okay, we unlocked the facade sandspout well. But do we have access to any of the other ones? Yeah, no we don't. Okay, so we gotta run through the desert one more time. I'm having trouble remembering if there's one near the Barren Temple, which would be very nice, but definitely won't go into that side of the desert and unlock it until we need to go to the Barren Temple. Just gonna grab this in case it has something gold ore. Oh, we need iron ore, but I appreciate it, game. I would bet money that gold ore is needed for the Phoenix Spear to be upgraded. There's silver ore, so close. Oops. Oh, come on. There you go, Nier. Good job. Cannot skip this unlocking cutscene, unfortunately. Really, that took no time at all, but any time saved is good time. Actually, is there... Okay, so the triangle, I think, is... Yeah, the triangles represent the fast travel points, but also the quick travel point for... I just want to make sure there wasn't one over here that I was forgetting. It represents the fast travel for the boat as well as the sandspouts. The charged attack on the spear looks pretty neat. Why don't we go ahead and use one of these so we can pick that up? Alright, no more wasting time. Let's quick travel to the shrine. I wonder if he's going to say, "Oh there, Popola told me about you," every single time, or maybe until after we get to the Lost Shrine, which we are now loading into without having to walk all the way. It's great.
The Lost Shrine is at the other end of this cave.
And the Shadow Lord's castle lies just beyond.
Let us make haste.
And there's the path up to the Junk Keep that we've seen a lot. So this is the back entrance to the Lost Shrine. So it'll be neat to see how this leads into it. I understand why Nier, Kaine, and Emil were voiced, but I'm also really happy they gave a voice to the fast travel guy as well. Nice touch. Wow, so yeah, that cutscene was not supposed to look like that. At least I don't think it was. I don't remember seeing glaring issues like a missing texture on the back of a 3D model like that before. Well, moving on. It's really neat to see the Lost Shrine from this this angle. Really above something like we did before isn't quite enough to really grasp the size of it, but approaching it from the bottom like this, it's cool that we get this perspective too. Now we're gonna mash jump and get up this ladder. Kaine and Emil, I'm sure, will teleport right behind us to get there. Oh no, Emil flew up. There's Kaine. Yes, we do have to scale this entire thing. What's this? The Spear of the Devil Queen. I forgot about that one. More like a halberd than a spear. A halberd with a very, very tiny blade. Obviously, a halberd is mostly a spear axe hybrid, but you get me. It was actually a pretty quick. It was actually pretty quick scaling up this mountain, because obviously we only need to go halfway because we have to go inside in order to get to the very top of it. But I'm sure the shades in here are going to be a lot tougher than they were before, and probably well armored too. The same song plays and everything. How we doing, Nier? Kaine's trying to sabotage my attacks here. Yeah, once the armor's broken away, the Phoenix Spear pretty much one-hits them. Which makes it a little unfortunate that the Phoenix Spear isn't a little better at breaking the armor, but I don't mind. I got hurt a little bit, so I can pick that up. This is also a medicinal herb. What are you doing over here? Oh, that was cool, Emil, although I'd recommend doing it in a more open space next time. Yeah, I think the strong attack does a lot more to break the armor than the light attacks do, so maybe I'll do strong attacks to break the armor and then light attacks once it's gone. Well, that was a good block. Yeah, I just completely broke that off. You can see some of the damage from the Phoenix Spear, and that was just a light attack too. But I think it'll be really evident when we get to our first boss. It's interesting that Kaine is a lot like Nier in that he's sort of a magic melee hybrid, and then Emil is more of a focused magic character. You'd think that if Nier was a hybrid, maybe they'd make Kaine exclusively melee, and then Emil exclusively magic casting, just to give it a little bit of a... not sure what the word I'm looking for exactly is, but some symmetry, I suppose. Well, symmetry would be the same. Oh boy. Hate not having my words sometimes. More balanced, I guess, is what I'm gonna have to settle with, even though it's not exactly what I mean either. Pulling this back will probably let us squeeze between here, and then we can push this down, and then pull the other one down. The Lost Shrine is already so much more exciting than it was before with pulling block puzzles. Oh, I could have opened it already. Push on through.
This is all too easy.
lot of... Ouch. How dare you survive that stab? Wow, that's a lot of blood. I don't think we can go up here. I think the branch blocks us and the stairs are destroyed, yeah. Which means we gotta go through some rooms and probably some more block puzzles. Medicinal herbs, I'm sure, yeah. Might as well. Oh, good. Phew. Game almost scared me for a second. Push that one down there. Pull this one this way. Probably need to push this all the way up against the wall to be able to push the other one and still let the door open. Just once, I'd like to get a health salve from a drop instead. I know it's happened before, obviously, but these medicinal herbs are killing me. I probably shouldn't have spent the money on it. Okay, how you doing, Nier? Okay, so we need to pull this one back, but we're gonna need to pull the right one to the left and then push it down first. Maybe nestle this one right here. Just as long as we can get to the center of this, yeah, we're good. Push this all the way down, because we don't need to worry about getting out. Hopefully. We push the block right through the door, the bars of the door there, or the handles. Nothing in that box, that's very disappointing. I wish I could do a charged strong attack, but I guess I do enough damage. I just feel like it would look really cool. That's what I wanted the most. Did I miss anything out here before we continue? No. Well, yes, clearly. But I was more so thinking there was like a nook or a cranny where there would be a box. Alright, I think this door just leads to more block puzzles, but I'm going to go ahead and end the video here so it doesn't get too overly long. So thank you very much for watching. Take care. See you in the next one. Emil's head was like all the way around there for a second. Scary. Alright, bye-bye.